All right, Coach. Well, it seems like deja vu all over again against Abbotsford. They just get bigger and more heartbreaking.
Yeah, I think it's the fourth game in a row that we've 4 out of 5, because the first one in Abbotsford, the last time we were there, was an ugly one, but 8 minutes left twice, 4 minutes left here. The last one at home, tie game, and then obviously tonight, 2 in the third period again. So yeah, heartbreaking for the guys. Played hard. We were right there, but for some reason they keep getting late goals, and unfortunate. I feel bad for our guys because I thought we played a hell of a game.
Yeah. Season hanging by a thread now. You got to win 2. You got to see Tucson lose 2.
Yeah, at the end of it, if Tucson wins 1, then we can't catch them. But hey, we've been in this position before where Abbotsford had to win 3 in a row just to get a point, out of 3, and they lost 3 in Manitoba, and we had to win our last few to get home ice advantage here, and we did it with Tim Chaulk as a left winger playing D, and guys called up and stuff like that. So you never know. What we need to do is focus on our next game. We got to make sure we find a way to get some points.
I know it's a silly question, but I'll ask it anyway. Has it crossed your mind at all that Colorado, the last 2 games, they'd rather see Tucson in the postseason than you guys? You guys have played them much tougher. And I'm just wondering if that's ever crossed your mind.
Yeah, I think no, it hasn't crossed my mind. From a coach's perspective, you want your team playing hard, you want your team playing right. And, if I'm the coach in Colorado, I think that's what Aaron Schneeknoth is saying, that, listen, these are the things we need to do to make sure we put our best foot forward moving into the playoffs. So I think right now they're trailing, so I think the positive thing is they're probably going to be a little bit better in their next one. But, at the end of the day, looks like we're going to need some help, but we also got to help ourselves.
Yeah. Helping yourself starts with Fan Appreciation Night. Can you just, the whole thing rolled into one, Fan Appreciation Night and a game that could get you help you get into the playoffs?
Yeah, I thought what a great crowd on a Wednesday night in Connorstown. They definitely were the sixth man, so to speak, out there, and we had a couple of good looks late, and they definitely helped us with momentum. Unfortunate that I would say there were some things that we could have cleaned up for sure on both goals against in the third period. There were some things that we could have done better to help negate those looks, but we also had various looks as well that didn't fall our way. So there was a lot of fight, there was a lot of pushback from our team. Proud of them, and we got to make sure we get some rest, get some work tomorrow, and be ready for Friday night.
Your thoughts on back-to-backs against Henderson?
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, we got to focus on Friday, and they're a team that obviously has a lot of pride, and they want to make sure they finish the season well. And we're still fighting for our lives, and every team in the Pacific Division is a tough game. So we expect no different Friday night versus Henderson, and then Saturday in their building to end out the regular season.
Final one for me. Last time Abbotsford was here, they trailed most of the night 1-0. They came back and won 2-1. Did this feel the same? Did it look the same? I know the result's the same, but I'm just sort of wondering if it felt or looked any different to you.
I thought the last time Abbotsford was here, they were a far superior team. They skated better. We scored in our first shift, and then after that, we didn't really have a lot offensively. We were really, really good defensively in that game. Unfortunate they scored off a penalty kill rush, to tie the game, and then the game winner was really off a broken play, off a D-zone coverage. Not really a mishap. It was just a bit of a broken play and ended up in the back of the net with 4 minutes or just under 4 minutes left. So, I think our team was much more at a higher pace. We could easily scored 3 or 4 goals. I think Colin Elliott made a couple big saves as well, but I think comparing the last 2 games from our team, we were much better tonight.
Yeah, I do have one other question, and it's more on the competitive side of things. You've played like 50 guys this season on your roster, and you got guys out there that are dinged up. A lot of teams do, but yours has been especially dinged up. How much is all that effort to lose like this a gut punch?
Yeah, it's it's tough, but it's and I feel really bad for the, Keith Gretzky, our general manager, wants to win, wants to develop all our training staff, our coaches. How hard that they've worked up to this point, and the players, guys coming back from injury. Phil Kemp, Dermott has had a severe illness. Drake Kajula injured, like guys coming back and playing extremely hard. New players, Capone in his first pro game, had some really great moments. There's some learning moments for sure. Pitlick on the ice, 6-on-5, making some two really good looks down to the poise to make two really good looks down to James Hamlin, and unfortunately we didn't finish. Kyle Mayhew, D-Man of the Year in the ECHL, playing 18 games for us, having nearly half a point a game. So there are some things that are real positive. I think from a coach's perspective, very challenging for us, but it makes you better in the end to learn how to communicate to nearly 50 different players, almost two teams, and to try to get them to become one. I thought we did an excellent job tonight.